friends, it's me.
And today we are checking out some funny kids on TikTok.
Hey guys. So, reaction videos. Yeah, I don't really like them. I don't think they're really that good.
He goes up to be a YouTuber. I can't wait to see his future apology video.
I think it's very low effort, you know? So, I think people should probably stop watching reaction channels and maybe watch some other YouTube videos. I don't know.
Nah, this kid is gonna be a future master manipulator.
There's a lot of garbage on YouTube. And no, I'm not referring to it subjectively. I'm not talking about the videos that might just have bad opinions or takes on a certain topic. I'm talking about videos that are actually just straight up trash.
I want milk!
Okay, here's your milk. That's my wish.
In fact, a majority of content on the site you couldn't even call content if you wanted to. But thankfully, YouTube's algorithm is here to save the day. Because of it, most of the videos that people get in their recommended isn't garbage, funneling all the videos that are low in quality, effort, and production into the shadow realm. Trust me, the average viewer would never get a video like this in their recommendations.
What is up, you guys? It's your boy, Fortnite video game player here, back at again with another video.
This is good news for all the people that actually spend the time and effort into working on a video, because the chances of getting into people's pages are higher now. However, there is one massive exception to this that underlines all of that philosophy. A giant thorn in the chest to the people that make content on the site. A pain in the neck to those who are passionate about their YouTube careers. A single exception that has caused one of the biggest ongoing issues regarding content on YouTube, and is still being discussed about to this day, with no fix for the issue in a close sight. That exception, of course, being the dilemma of some content creators watching other people's content in their content. Reaction videos.
Or run out of ideas. The exploiter class brackets XQC, Hassan, Pokimane, Moist Critical, etc. will use this unpaid labor to avoid this expense and therefore draw the maximum viewers and revenue from actual creators. They will of course then upload this stolen content to their YouTube channels as well to further maximize profits that would otherwise, again, go to actual content creators.
There are many things I can talk about regarding reaction videos. I can talk about how lazy these channels are, how their content is completely unoriginal, and how they are sucking up the deserved views of creators breaking their backs making creative YouTube videos. Well, the truth is that I'm going to talk about all of these things in this video. But one aspect I also want to explore is the viewer's perspective of this whole situation. Reaction channels will always be the core of the issue, but at the end of the day, it's the viewers that decide whether they want to watch it or not. And a lot of people really like tuning into videos with the streamer in the corner of it. For some reason. Actually, yeah, there are some reasons. There is, of course, some exceptions to this. Like, if a YouTuber or Twitch streamer was watching the news, I don't think that really offends anybody. And for the viewers, if they watched a video they enjoyed or listened to, then proceeded to watch a favorite channel of theirs talk about that video afterwards, yeah, that's fine, I guess. And personally, I'm fine with people of smaller views and subscriber counts reacting to something much higher up in status. They're still part of the problem, but at least they don't affect the more successful channels, if at all. There's not really an issue. But then there's the awkward moment where the reaction channel watching a video ends up getting more views than the original video. Okay, this is a problem. When reaction videos should have been a completely supplementary bonus content to people interested in the topic, it now seems to be instead the go-to content. The first time someone might watch a new video is just that video, but with some goober in the corner of the screen eating soup. Now, the problem wouldn't be over if they did this, But at least if your entire career consists of tuning into other people's content, then perhaps having a great skill and commentary to back yourself up would help. You know, talk about the video and your thoughts on it. But as you probably have guessed by now, some of the most popular creators that react to things with their fanbase hardly talk at all. Usually they just say some quirky one-liner.
Oh, it looks like a cartoon!
Or again, just hoarding their filthy dinner down their greasy throat. And people seem to love this stuff. They certainly rather watch that than over the original source. Yawn, boring. This video does not give me my instant dopamine I need for the day. Time to watch it, but with Moist Critical talking over it instead. Reaction channels could also cause a problem in the viewer's bias and opinions. Because
to the Fallen GameSpot review.
What if you were listening to a reactor watch a video with opinions you might like, but the reactor on the other hand hates it to every extent? People will probably end up agreeing with the reactor, disregarding a video that they probably would have enjoyed had they just not watched their favorite Twitch streamer play it. That sounds stupid, but you'd be surprised by how many people actually do that. I want to talk briefly about the recent drama surrounding Jack's Films and Sniper Wolf. You already know what it's about, I'm not going to explain it to you. You're not stupid. I think a world with Jack's Films bombarding Sniper Wolf for degenerate videos is a better world than without. But I also want to add something that I don't think too many people are talking about at the moment. The side effects. Jack Films is not exactly going easy on Sniper Wolf. In fact, quite hard. Like, making an entire channel to mock her content hard. For years, reviewers have had to fight tooth and nail to enforce fair use involving copyright and so on.
You know, at first I thought YouTube's copyright system was a tragedy.
And I worry that by going after people so hard, it may force the pendulum the other way. I use a lot of random small channels in my videos. Quite frequently, I like their footage. So what's stopping Brody Gamer from going to my video, seeing that I used his clip without permission, and because he watched the Jack Films video, he assumes it's an infringement on his rights. Then creators have to go through the copyright system more than they already do. While Jack is for the most part doing a good deed, and is obviously doing this with good intentions for content on the site, I just fear that one day this level of campaigning might be harmful in the long term.
But hey,
That's just a thief.
So why do they do it? Why do some people like watching other people watch a video? Well, it's because we like seeing other people's reactions. That's kind of the whole truth about the situation, and it isn't really that deep. On a personal, primal instinct, we just like seeing people, especially those we like, react to things. We like to see their opinions about a topic, see if they like it or hate it. When you watch a movie or TV show, I think everyone would rather be given the option to watch it with a friend or family member, instead of just watching it alone. And I think that the fans of these reaction channels have the same philosophy. They get comfort watching a favorite channel of theirs reacting, because in their head, they are not seeing a figure watching a video. They are instead both watching the video alongside each other. So if you think about it, why? Why would you ever want to watch a video alone, when you not only have a friend watching with you, but they can also dictate and control your emotions for you? It's easy, and it genuinely feels better that way to some people. I would know. When I was as young as 7, I used to watch YouTube poops. Yes, really, but that's a video for another time though. But actually, that's only half true. I did watch YouTube poops, but through the lens of Abraham Folks. There was something about the way he was disgusted every time he saw a horrid scene, and I loved it. For some reason, I'm sad that he no longer uploads, but actually, I shouldn't be at all. He transformed my experience watching these YouTube poops for the first time, for probably worse. Except, I had more fun watching Abraham watch these videos than watching the videos without him. So what does that mean? Would I have never have watched these absolute masterpieces of videos if I never found Abraham Folks to react it for me? Hopefully now you see the main issue here. So as such, to try and get rid of reaction channels altogether on YouTube is also trying to get rid of a bit of our human nature, which is of course impossible. But let's try anyways. How can we solve the problem of reaction channels? Solution 1. Stop watching reaction videos! Okay, this is gonna be a bit harder than I thought. In fact, trying to get rid of reaction videos might lead to some unintended side effects. Like, what is considered reacting? What is the line of banning a video that might be considered reacting? So here's some compromises instead. I think the channel Let Me Know in a Q&A of his put it best, saying that instead of reacting to a full video in length with minimal editing and commentary, channels should instead react to snippets of the video briefly, then provide commentary. My own solution I have might be a bit overkill and probably isn't helpful, but I'm totally down for YouTube to add a system where when someone makes a reaction video, and by that I mean minimal to no edits, watching a video from start to finish, it would get completely demonetized. I think a lot of major streamers out there that react to stuff in their live streams do so under the expectation of getting paid afterwards. That's expected of them after a long 4-hour stream after all. So maybe not being able to monetize a video or live stream that's mostly reacting to stuff would probably motivate them to do something else. Like I said, it probably wouldn't do anything, and a lot of creators already rightfully strike these videos whenever they see it in the copyright tab. Solution 3. Ask permission maybe? Please? If you couldn't tell from previous footage, I've had channels that have reacted to my videos. They don't impact my channel negatively or anything like that, but they also don't ask permission. So, just ask. It isn't that hard, I'm serious. I have nothing else to say. This video was ultimately useless. It's not gonna change anything. Reaction videos are still going to be a problem, and creators are still gonna have to somehow put up with it. But you know, more ammunition to try and kill a target is always nice. Oh, and before I go, if you're wondering about my stance on reacting to my videos, yeah, please don't react to my stuff from start to finish, unedited. Thank you. Now enjoy the rest of your day. Ooh, I can sense an outro incoming.
React channels, they've taken over YouTube for quite a while.
Reactors are playing a game with our online creator ecosystem where everyone loses except the reactors themselves.
My shit gets uploaded, reacted to, people upload it without crediting, it's just everywhere.
It is cold, calculated
Content hater.
Thanks for 230,000 subscribers.